Hi, I'm Ambry and this is Ambry's Corner and welcome back to my channel. On today's video is a drugstore makeup must-haves for beginners. So this idea came to me a while ago and I never got around to like doing it. Yeah, so let's get into this video. I'm excited. I'm trying to do more sit down videos this year, and I think November, that's all you'll have is sit down videos. I'm excited about that. I think December I'm gonna bring back the makeup videos, but I do want to incorporate at least 1 or 2 sit down videos within December. So yeah, and plus, you know, my birthday is in December, so you know, gotta do it for like and yeah, and got a lot of stuff coming for y'all in October. I'm still working on a few things when it comes to that, but be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be tea. So this video, I got a bunch of products that I'm going to tell you that you should try for your makeup. If you're a beginner, if you're somebody that's looking to get into makeup. I know I have a lot of co-workers at my job that tell me, oh, I want to learn how to do like a little beat. Oh, I really be wanting to learn how to do this and do that. And I hear that a lot, especially when people find out that I do my makeup. I hear that a lot from people, and so I said, okay, well, why not create something on my channel that people that maybe have an interest in it could see. Let's get into this. All right, so let's start with something as simple as basic foundation or a skin tint. Now, like I said, I do understand that some people are very funny when it comes to like skin tints and foundations. Some people don't want to put a foundation on their face or a lot of foundation on their face. They don't want to pack on all that product. Understandable completely. Skin tints this summer have been my best friend. They have gotten me through a lot. I do have a couple of drugstore brands. I do have a drugstore brand, both drugstore skin tint and foundation. Let's start with the foundation. The foundation that I have in my hand is the very first one y'all ever seen me use. This is the first foundation I ever used on my face that I purchased myself. So this is the very first foundation I ever started using. This is actually a new bottle. I probably used this bottle one time, and this was the first one I ever started using. This is the Maybelline New York Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. I know this summer radiant foundations, the glowy look has really been in this summer. People are loving it, and I know I've been falling victim to it. It's a great foundation, like beautiful. It sits perfectly on the skin. It's not very heavy. It's very light, very comfortable to wear. I love this foundation, and I was put onto this foundation by a friend. So skin tints that have full coverage, but I think for somebody like me, for instance, growing up I didn't have a lot of acne prone skin. I get the occasional bump here and there. I have one bump breaking on my nose, and right after my period came. I get bumps when my period comes in. I get bumps sporadically. I never had a face full of bumps or anything like that. So that's never been blemishes, nothing like that. So that's never been a problem for me. So something that's not so full coverage, I can actually work with. And I feel like if you're wanting more full coverage, your foundation or your skin tint doesn't have to be as full coverage. Just make sure you get you a full coverage concealer. Now, oh, and this is the skin tint NYX Buttermilk Glaze. This is a beautiful skin tint. I love this. This leans a little bit more on the full coverage side, not as much, but just about. Concealers, I feel like a good concealer is key, especially like if you're looking for like a full coverage look but without a lot of product. Bam. I did a makeup look on my auntie for her concert not too long ago, and it almost gave full coverage. And I only used concealer, and I only put it on her eyes, but her face came out like that of somebody with a full face of makeup. Here you go, right here. So I use this is Toasted. This is one I used on her, and I use Beautiful Bronze on her too, but I use Toasted on her. So I feel like if you're looking, if you want a more full coverage look, but without less of the complexion product, and I mean foundation or skin tint, this is your next best option. I have seen people do full faces with just concealer. More flush tone, more natural. I would get something a little bit closer to your skin tone. But if you do like the bright eye look, I would get you one. And these are only about, I think maybe $3 at the drugstore. And this is some of the best concealer I use. This is like my tried and true. I don't care if I'm getting low on this, I'm going to go pick this up again. I do not care. Alright, so the next product, let's get into powder products. Now I like to toggle between two different, I got a lot of powders around me. I have a lot of face powders. Now when I first started doing makeup, I did not start the way I should have. I should have started with low end, but because I didn't know a lot and because I wasn't sure about a lot of things, I had gotten a gift card a year prior, maybe 2 years prior. I had been sitting on, and I just decided one day that I was going to go to Sephora and I was going to use that to my advantage. And my plan was to go out there, spend that gift card, but also ask questions. Anyway, I say all that to say that when I first started, I used high-end pressed powders. But then after some time, I wisened up and I realized, okay, there is some good pressed drugstore powders. And my favorite pressed powder of all time is Maybelline Pat. It's Matte Poreless Fit Me pressed powder. Oh my god, this stuff right here, guys, this stuff right here is gold in a tin. You can do no wrong purchasing this pressed powder. This can only help your makeup. It cannot hurt it. It cannot hurt it. And it's matte. So for you oily girls that are worried, this is your friend. I have this on right now, okay? Anyway, let's get into loose powders. Now I got two very good loose powders. My first one is Maybelline Fit Me. This and this, you cannot go wrong with. These two powders right powder, and I'm giving you options because I'm letting you know that maybe Maybelline may not suit you, but Revlon might. And this is a good powder by Revlon. They do have a new, this is an old one. I got this one off of Amazon, and I just want to try, but this one is really good. If you haven't tried Revlon setting powder, I would suggest you go and purchase one or two. If you prefer the old brand, like this one, this is the one I prefer. Get it. I'm giving you two options, two very beautiful options for bronzer. So I know that NYX has a good bronzer. L'Oreal has very good bronzers. I haven't tried one of their bronzers yet, but they have very good. But my favorite has to be Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place, I would say she's more in the middle. She's not quite high end, but she's not quite drugstore. But she's like a good medium. So if you maybe you don't want to go pay $30 to $40 for a bronzer, okay? But you maybe you don't mind paying $20, $18 for a bronzer. This is your best friend. I got this bronzer for about $15. I got a blush by her for about $15. Like this, you cannot go wrong with Juvia's Place. I also have the blush. This is a new one I just got. This is the volume 5. Very beautiful pink pigments. Just for us. This is what I'm wearing today. This is like my little blush look. This is a Painted by Esther look. Like I said, I do have a video coming out on it, so stay tuned. That came out really good. This one came out good too, and I do have a reel on this look, so I gotta edit it. But yeah, good ready for that. But look at that. Look how beautiful that. Look how pigments those are. Just for us. Beautiful, beautiful blush, and it's not too expensive. I think I paid about $18 for this blush. One brand that I feel like you could never go wrong with. Brow. Let's get into brow products. Now I don't have a pencil because I haven't gotten that far yet. But brow gel. And I tell everybody this, everybody tries to say that they want to learn how to fill in their brows. But I feel like some people just don't need that. I just feel like, me for instance, thick eyebrows run in my family. One thing I never have to worry about is drawing my eyebrows on. But NYX when they came out with this NYX Professional Makeup, the brow glue. I got mine in deep brown. They really ate when they came out with this. Like I cannot tell you how many people I have suggested this to. I bought one for my team leader and one of these, and I showed her how to do a whole brow look for her trip. Like, you cannot go wrong with one of these. You cannot. If you're looking to like get into like your brows, doing your brows or whatever, this is your friend. This is your friend. If you just want to add like a little bit of volume, a little bit more color, feeling a little bit, this is your friend. A tinted brow gel is your friend. About some of the face products, let's talk about something that goes under the makeup, a good primer. E.L.F. has some fabulous primers. Maybelline just came out with a new grippy primer that I like. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks like it might be good. NYX has like a good has some good primers. Wet n Wild has some, but a lot of those drugstore brands have great products. But my favorite, my old reliable is E.L.F. I love E.L.F. Power Grip. I always get the green. The pink is good if you want to try that one. It got hyaluronic acid in it. That's great for your skin. But this right here, love this. Love this. Tried and true. It's almost gone, as you can see, so I use it faithfully every time I do my makeup. But yes, this is a very good primer, and I feel like I can't stress well enough how important the primer is in the longevity of your makeup. Powders, all that is good in the longevity of your makeup, but a primer is even better. Eyes and lips. So I didn't bring a lip product out, but that's alright. My drawer is right here. I can just pull one out right now. This is not the lip product I have on today, but this is the mascara. I think any waterproof mascara is perfect. You don't need a lot. I think Maybelline has some good ones. So if you want to try one, I would suggest this one or any other one that anybody else suggests is good. But I like this one. Waterproof is the key. As for lip products, now I've learned how to like mix products and stuff like that, especially like lip liners. So I've learned how to do that. And so like as of late, my go-to lip product, my go-to liners have been the NK makeup eyeliner pencil in black. I love a good black liner, lip eye, whatever. This is eyeliner, but I use it as a lip liner as well. And I also go in with this Wet n Wild brown liner. I don't know what color brown this is. Yeah, but this is like my favorite brown liner right now. It's the perfect shade of brown for me. And like I said, this is a drugstore. Both of these are, well, this is a hair store and this is drugstore, but perfect liners, good liners. I mix the two. I go in with the brown first and I go in with this first. Now, while we're on topic of lips, let's go into lip gloss. This right here is a NYX butter gloss. I said it and I'll say it again. If you do not have one of these in your makeup kit, whatever your makeup stash or whatever, I don't know what you're doing. I do not know. Everybody needs at least one butter gloss. I have about 5 of them, okay, in different shades of pink. And I love them. You cannot go wrong with a good butter gloss, okay? It's setting spray. Setting spray is something I use throughout my makeup routine. It's something that I'm always reaching for, to wet my brushes, my beauty sponge, to add more pigment to it, to set my face, to, you know, rehydrate my face. Like maybe I put a little bit too much powder on to melt some of that powder down. Now, depending on your preference, I should have brought 2, but depending on your preference, I used to use the NYX Professional 24-hour matte setting spray. They also have a dewy one just like it. But when NYX came out with when E.L.F. came out with the Power Grip setting spray, they ended the game. I swear they did. I love this. There are just so many options and choices to choose from when you're doing your makeup, when you're plotting on doing your makeup. Do your research. I suggest you do your research. Ask people. I watch videos. When there's a product I'm interested in, I watch videos. I watch heck of videos. If there's a product 1, 2, 3 a product you're interested in, watch videos, get somebody else's perspective. Ask somebody that you know do makeup, you know what I mean? And then once you gather the information, once you figure out what you want to do, go purchase the product. I feel like since I've learned, it's been my honor to be able to teach somebody that wants to know something, anything, or suggest something to them. That's why I don't mind. If you ask me, I'll tell you. But yeah, that's it. I've been talking for about 30 minutes on products. I had fun. I like to sit and talk to y'all about products. I like to sit to y'all and talk to y'all, period. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think, what you want to hear, what you like, what you would love to see, and I will do my very absolute best to make that happen for you. And I will see y'all some next one. Bye.
Ambrescorner, the evolution of me.